going on, everybody? It's Zach King with you with another interview for the Zach King's Music Connection. Today we got the incredibly talented Johnny Knollwood with us. We'll be talking about his new band, Johnny Knollwood and the Church of Mad Love, who just dropped their brand new album, Love Is Over, on 4/20. Now, Knollwood is an old rock and roll soul, and that becomes immediately apparent off the opening track of this album. This album sounds like it could have been released in 1970. Instead, you're getting it 50 years later, and guess what? It was worth the wait. What's going on, Knollwood? Knollwood!
Oh, didn't see you there. How's it going, kids? Thanks, baby. Love Is Over is a collection of 6 songs written over the past 6 years. You would have think that I would have written more songs, but I didn't. So it's nice to finally get those out. Yeah. Right now we're just focusing on getting the album out here to the masses. I got some newer stuff written. Hopefully when this all blows over, we can get back in the studio and bring some more music to you.
What about the Starman?
So yeah, the name is totally a David Bowie reference. It's actually a misheard lyric in Moon Age Daydream where he says, the Church of Man Love. For the longest time, I thought it was the Church of Mad Love. And I thought it sounded pretty cool. So here we are. I do love me some whiskey, and I do love me some rock and roll. Some of my biggest influence of the time, like Rush, the Beach Boys, Sabbath. I think it's a lot of that stuff is apparent in the stuff we're releasing nowadays. So what motivates me to continue playing music? I mean, it's all personal gain. As you know, there's no money in this for a guy at my level, but we have a great time making the music, going out and playing it. It's all in good fun, so that's what keeps me So I was with a band called Skunk Days for a number of years, and it's actually been almost about 3 years since we put out our last record. That's kind of how this whole thing came about. Skunk Days was slowing down. We haven't been doing much, and for a little bit I was playing with Fuzzy Britches. I was playing bass and drums. I play in another metal band called Marcazo, and I got a little side gig, Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, where we do some cover stuff. Oh my god. We've been known to like ourselves some harping bar. We were putting on a lot of gigs over there. We loved Clash Bar before it closed. QXT is pretty solid, lots of cool places in the NJ scene right now. We are a fairly new band. So with this project, we haven't gotten the chance to expand too much, but hopefully soon. Wow. So I can't say I prefer one, but if I had to choose, I guess I would say guitar. I've always been a guitar player. I started when I was like 11 years old, but I got my first guitar when I was 7 or 8 years old, and that's always been kind of my niche. Singing came secondary. The only reason I started singing actually was because we couldn't find a singer for my 8th grade talent show, so I sang The Trooper live with my buddy John Glass. Then we started our first band together, Knollwood. So my pops is a nasty guitar player. His name's John as well. He plays in a few cover bands in the area currently, and he definitely helped shape the stuff that I became into. Rush was his favorite band, is our favorite band, and I learned a lot just from watching him play. I only had formal lessons for a little bit when I was younger. I'd say most of what I know is from watching my pops and emulating him and like a lot of my influences, like Alex Lifes and Ace Frehley, etc., etc. Today. Jeez, it's a long list, but like I said before, Rush means a lot to me. If I had to pick a few more, Queen, Black Sabbath, the Beach Boys, the Beatles, the Misfits, the Ramones, Kiss, the Who. These are probably the most prominently influential artists to me. Yeah, I love those guys, man. Nothing like the classics.
I still remember.
That's a secret, Keith. You know better than anybody. Now, you just gotta take care of it. And contrary to popular belief, you don't want to wash it every day. You do like every other day ish. Figure it out. Figure out what works for you.
Like I need you. I don't wanna.
So it's water, sir. I've been known to I've been doing the Irish whiskey lately. I was a Jameson guy for a long time, but I've been experimenting, so I'm just getting into things like tealing and powers and stupid shit like that. Hoping
that you stick around.
I sure hope so. For those of you watching, Captain Beach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters was mine and Keith's cover band. We played last year's Tri-Oxen tribute. Rest in peace. Had a hell of a time. Hopefully when this all dies down, we can all do it again soon. It's a very good question, and something that I've been mulling over myself. We had plans to go out in July, do some dates in the US, which, we don't know what's going to happen right now. I suppose, I've been hearing a lot about Twitch. It's supposed to be the new thing, so keep an eye out. Maybe we'll end up there doing some live stream stuff. It's all gotta play it all by ear. Wrestling Mount Rushmore. Follow me. Number 1. Taker. The best. Number 2, which he had. Macho Man. Yeah, brother. Where's my number 3? You know who it is. And number 4, the greatest wrestler of all time, Chris Benoit. Bleep that. Bleep that when I do it. It'll be fucking right. I'm just kidding. Now, honorable mention, number 4, I can't pick between the two, but Shawn Michaels, Triple H. Keith, thank you so much for having me. Rock and roll. Check out Love Is Over, out everywhere today.
Thanks so much for stopping by, Knollwood, and for the hair tips. Looking forward to hearing some of these songs live, hopefully soon. That's Love Is Over, released on 4/20. You can follow the link off my page, Za King's Music Connection, which you should be following anyway, and grab a copy today. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.